Okay.
Okay, this is a motorcycle ride Cyprus, and we're doing a safety video on the motorcycle gear that you basically need when you go out for a ride out. Now this is like a 700-500 pound jacket. You don't need to spend that kind of money. £100 will get you a good jacket. This actually has body armour in the elbows and in the shoulders. And it is a proper Harley Davidson jacket. Obviously I didn't spend £500 and you don't have to. Go on eBay, get it second hand, but don't pay £30 for a jacket, because it just isn't enough for the protection that you need on a motorcycle. Now another thing is Frank Thomas boots. These are motorcycle boots. Can you go down to the boots, Billy? No, go down. Yeah, that's it. Now these are an essential requirement on riding a motorbike. You need a good set of boots. You actually need leathers with padded knees and padded sides. But I actually gave them away to another biker in the UK when I stopped riding the race bikes for his safety. So I'm actually riding in a thick pair of jeans, and you need a pair of good motorcycle gloves. Which are these? Now these are summer gloves, but these have got body armour in the fingers and Kevlar. So you need a good set of gloves, a good jacket, a good pair of boots, and a good set of trousers. Now I wanted to show you about this helmet as well. This is not an ideal helmet. The reason is because all your chin area is actually exposed, and if you go down the road, the first thing you're going to do is bang your chin. And I'll give you an example of that. Let me take the camera a second.
Okay.
Okay, this is my motorcycle helmet, full face. Now, coming back from a ride out, this is an expensive helmet. Also, don't get yourself a cheap helmet. If you've got a cheap head, get yourself a cheap helmet. Buy one which is, you know, a named brand, which you know are actually built for safety. Now, I was coming back from the Bullfest 2014, and I came on the new Paphos Airport Road. Now, because I had the right gear, it was pitch black, and as I went down the road, suddenly the road was open, but there was no tarmac. So I went from tarmac to no tarmac and a roundabout, not lit up or anything. So I was coming off the bike. So what I did was, Billy, can you hold this again, sir, please? Thank you. Okay. What I did was I did a controlled skid, where I skidded the bike into the roundabout where there had soft barriers, and laid the bike down, but banged my shoulder because I was wearing the right gear. Only had a sore shoulder for a few weeks. It also took out, as you can see, scrapes on the side of the helmet. That's where my face would have been there. So I'd have had half a face now. And instead, because he had a good motorcycle helmet and he had all the gear on, I was able to get up and walk away. And the only thing busted was my pride. So,
remember the wheel stuff?
Yeah, this wasn't on this bike. Anyway, this is our motorcycles that we're riding. Harley Davidson 1584 twin cam, and this is Billy's Harley Davidson 72 Sportster. And I just want to show you, this is where you'll actually end up if you don't wear the right motorcycle gear, and you certainly don't want to end up in there. So as I say, ride safe, get yourself the gear. You don't have to spend a lot of money. even if you try and buy the gear second hand where somebody else has spent a lot of money, because you do get what you pay for with motorcycle gear. Just pay that little bit more extra and it'll last you a lot longer, and you'll be safer on your bike. And it doesn't matter what bike you ride, a cruiser, a sports bike, a scooter, get the right gear. Okay, welcome to sunny Cyprus.